Everyone, Max here with A1 Website Pro, and today we're going to be talking about setting up the Xampp server called Xampp and testing the server. So what you want to do is type in Xampp just like that into a Google search engine. And if you come here and you click on the first, you want to go to APACHEFriends.org, and this is where Xampp, you can find it. And you'll notice that this includes Apache, the MariaDB, the latest version of PHP and Perl. Okay, but what we're going to be interested in, of course, is Apache, MariaDB, and PHP. So if you're on Windows, you'll download this one, Linux this one, and Mac OS X, you would download this one. Just go through the installer and install it. And then after you do that, what you want to do is start testing it. And I posted this just today, testing the Xampp Apache PHP MySQL server. And one of the first things that you'll notice is if you look down here in my icons, you can see I have Xampp there, and I have it up here running. You can see the green lights going on, but if I hit stop, it's going to be red. So what you want to do is go through all of this and start everything. Start all the services, start the network. You want to connect to this local host and click enable. Here's your volumes. You want to click mount so that it mounts onto the OOPT lamp, and then of course the log tells you whatever you're doing there. Okay, now that's all fine and dandy, and that process is real easy. And if you need a walkthrough on that, you could just go to A1 Website Pro under this testing Apache MySQL server environment, and it walks you through here through all the steps, step by step. Now this is just to get you ready for the intermediate web development, where we start working with PHP and MySQL, and we start programming for it. So you can see right here, this will walk you through everything. But what I wanted to call your attention to, and what this particular tutorial is for, is the additional steps that you'll take on Mac. Okay, so whenever you have a Xampp up like this, if you go to the volumes, and you hit explore, this HT docs, you want to make sure what you want to do is right click here and click get info. You want to scroll down to the bottom. You want to make sure these are all read and write. If they're not read and write for the HT docs, you're going to run into issues. And how you do that is this little lock here. You'll click this lock. It'll ask you to unlock the file for setting permissions. So you put in your password and click OK. And you'll drop down here. Make sure these are all read and write. They might be read only, but make sure each one of these are read and write. Then after you're done with that, go ahead and lock it, and you're going to be ready to go on with these lessons. So we're going to be diving heavy into PHP programming, and manipulating HTML and CSS with PHP and JavaScript. So that's we're going to dive in deep here, so you have a really good understanding of what PHP can do for you. And I'm going to take this everything from the beginner level, the beginner's guide to PHP or MySQL. So then that way you could grasp the concepts before you start instituting it into real life applications. So this is Max with A1 Website Pro. I hope if you're ready to get started and get rolling on PHP programming, make sure you subscribe, give this a like, and subscribe at A1 Website Pro, because that's where you'll get notifications whenever new lessons come out. And you'll see the lessons over here on the right hand side. Right here you'll put your email address to subscribe, and then right down, if you scroll down, you'll see the lessons. I have the lessons over here on the right: lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, so you can follow along. All right, I hope to see you there, and I hope you look forward to testing with the latest PHP 7 versions.